no problem.
But feel free to elaborate.
I'm quite good at that, actually. but too good. What makes Mango Groove tick? I think fun. I think more than anything, we're just having more fun than we've ever had. And, you know, it's terrifying for me. It's my 33rd year with Mango Groove. I joined the band when I was 17. You know, there's a funny sort of thing that happens when you've been going for a very long time is you become incredibly grateful because you're sort of amazed. I mean, here we are at Up the Creek. It's our first Up the Creek. And it's, you know, it's young people who weren't around when we first started out. And, you know, you start a band and you have no idea. It can take you on such a wonderful long journey. So above all, we're grateful and humble and thrilled to be here. Highlights, we've had so many. I mean, the most emotional one for us, I think, was probably the inauguration of Nelson Mandela in 1994. That was just huge because it was much more than music. It was the culmination of just a long journey that the country had been on, coming out of a very dark time. So that was massive for us. And then another thing that was more than music was the handover of Hong Kong to China in 1997. That was awesome because, again, it was part of this huge event that was, you know, just very, very big. Mango Groove sound, that is a very perplexing question because we are kind of our own thing. Some people say we're Afro-pop because we combine, we play Marabi Kwela music that comes from the townships in the 50s and 60s in South Africa, urban townships. But we kind of, in the 80s when we started, we added a pop thing to it because a lot of us were young and we all brought our own energy to it. But we are sort of a mishmash of things, and I don't know, I suppose we are ultimately party music. We're sort of feel-good, fun party music with, I guess, a bit of a message. Wow, in terms of collaboration, there are so many. I don't know where to begin. I mean, I'd personally love to work with Seal. I'd love to work with Black Coffee. I've always wanted to work with Peter Gabriel. And as a band, I think we'd collaborate well with a lot of different artists. I think the biggest advice I would ever give to any young musician is to be original, is find your voice, find your style, because that's what's going to set you apart, that's what's going to make you special. And sometimes people are going to be naysayers about it because they're going to say, oh, well, it's not what's happening at the moment. We had that a lot. We had that bucket loads when we started out, and we sort of stuck to our guns. And we had lots of disappointments and lots of false starts, but ultimately, you know, here we are all those years later, and it's sort of worked for us in a crazy way. So yeah, be original. Be original and be true to yourself. We're done. You make it so easy. Those are really good questions.
Oh, good.
I had to think. I didn't just reel it off. Thank you very much.